Over to you. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, we are back on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you're in Beverly Hills. You start the Rolling Homes, and
With my brother,
with
Joe.
your brother, and so you were in that business from 1967 to 1972.
I would think so.
Okay, somewhere in there.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, and then you went into the trading stocks and things like that, brokerage. But tell us about those 5 years. Give us the positive high points on it, and sort of the scope of operations and key decisions and so forth.
Well, we had Rolling Homes. We had one in Lomita. We had one office, main office that I was in. I had a fellow named Stan as kind of my manager there. And then Joe never really worked there. He went up to San Francisco, but not San Francisco. It was another area.
Was it Concord or
in the Bay?
Shaker
Yeah,
or?
yeah, Concord or Pleasant Hill. Okay. One or the other there. We had an office there. Did I mention going back with Holly Park Real?
Okay.
No, with the real estate business that I opened a second office.
No,
I had two offices, yeah, for a while, and a couple, three different salespeople. Mm-hmm. And it didn't set the world on fire, but we had a few dollars coming in.
Right.
But that's aside. You can pick it up and throw it somewhere if you want.
Exactly. So the motorhome business.
Yeah. The motorhome business went along pretty well with Stan and there. The one thing I never was able to do, Steve wasn't with me, but and Morty wasn't either. Stan was pretty good at it, but as I look back, I see that we had an office that was running and doing once in a while, but we lost a lot of sales because we weren't closers. You have to be able to close it. And when I hear a guy that comes to me for service on a motorhome that we tried to sell him and he didn't buy from us, he bought somewhere else, I say, how come they went there and this? Oh, they made me a much better deal. And then he described the deal and it wasn't as good as what we had, but we didn't describe it right or whatever it was. We weren't the closers. You know how you have a greeter and a closer? They had a closer that closed. Money is the big thing, and not everybody understood it, including myself. I didn't understand. I knew you needed loans, and I knew you needed quality and the rest of it, but I wasn't sharp enough to really be able to do that. So I couldn't make a real super go of it. Theoretically, could have, would have, should have, could have gone on television and talked to people and said, "Come on in, we're gonna treat you right." I never did. I thought of it, but I never did it, and. The cost of doing it kind of maybe blurred doing it, if you know what I mean. That I wasn't afraid of doing it. I just didn't feel one of two things. Either I didn't feel that I could afford to do it with the sales we had and would increase the sales enough to be able to do it, which means would our guys be able to close deals. If I got somebody to come in, could we close them? Because we weren't closing. Well, I mean, not that we never closed, but we didn't close them percentage-wise. So those are the two reasons I didn't go into that, and that was eventually why we closed up the business. Sold off whatever we had and left it. You know, I had to become like an automobile dealer, sell motorhomes. Were you aware of that?
No.
Yeah, because we took in trades. Took a boat in. You remember that at all?
Yeah.
I think we put it on a lake and drove around in it once, I think. I remember doing it, but I don't remember if you were there or not. Right. Yeah. Anyway, that was Holly Park Realty. No, that was
the LA office, the Lomita office.
Rolling Homes.
Rolling
Homes, yeah. So, not LA office.
Now, in 72, the gas crisis hit, right?
Yeah, I wasn't in it, and Joe got hurt.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. I'd already left.
Yeah. And then when you left, what was the next business venture and what was the logic behind?
There was no business venture or nothing. I got out of it, and I'm trying to think of why I got out. Probably didn't like what